Okay, I'm just out for an hour session at the end of the day. I had a nice day with the family, just popped off for a quick fish. Put this 30-gram shad on and conditions look good. Picked up since yesterday, but definitely looks possible maybe to get a bass or two, I hope. I'm going to start with this shad and then I'm probably going to, because the waves are breaking a bit further out, later I'll probably try some either the bomb or the enticer just to get a little bit more distance and cover a bit more ground. Yeah, the water's got pretty good clarity to it, a little bit of a slightly green tinge because the swells picked up a little bit, but definitely good conditions. It's just really nice to be out. It's not a lot of wind, it's a beautiful evening, and watch the sun go down. So yeah, can't beat it. So hopefully get into a fish and make it even better. Tonight, literally no wind at the moment. Swells bigger than it's supposed to be on the winged guru. Just sometimes some big sets coming through. So it definitely looks possible tonight. Oh, it's on. I don't believe it, I had a hit, I saw the bass. Had a nice hit then. Okay, just had a few little taps there, so I've just changed over to the little 20-gram just to see if I get a hook up, and I'll probably change back after a while. But yeah, I'm sure it's something small there. I seen a bass probably about a couple of pounds, hit it the first time, so probably a little lure is going to work better. Okay, so this is the 20-gram version. There's a 15-gram and a 20-gram version is just over 6 centimeters. So it's got a lovely little profile. And actually I'm going to be testing soon the same in 25 grams. You know, so casting good distance and bit more control in the wind, and I think that's going to be a really good lure. I haven't got it unfortunately at the moment. Okay, this little 20-gram really goes out well, that's a good thing. It's got a lovely little profile. Really looking forward to getting it in the 25-gram version to test out. So that'll just fly out with this small profile and just be suitable for, you know, different conditions than the lighter ones. Okay, I'm on. Not a bad bass. Oh, that hit that well. There's another one following actually. Get it over this, past these rocks. And then I'll lift it up here. That's not a big one, but yeah, so this looks about the size of the bass that was hitting the lure. Had a few taps, so I put on this smaller 20 grams. It's just like, I find it dynamite really. It's such a small profile, and like last night I did hit much bigger bass with it. So yeah, I'm going to keep with this for a little while, but I'll probably have to put on some bigger lures as the tide's dropping, because some big swell coming, starting to pick up. It's always good to get onto a fish. So if I was fishing tonight and I never caught anything, honestly it'd still be nice to be out on a lovely evening, but I'm not going to lie, it certainly makes a difference when you get onto a fish, sort of rounds it off. But just feeling that fish hit your lure is the most addictive feeling to a lure fisherman. Oh, that's a better one. I've just paused it then. I just sort of slowed it down over those rocks. I think it's a bit better. Yeah, it's better. Okay, it's not a really big bass, but definitely bigger than the last one. And yeah, it's just nice to get into some fish. This lure really is working dynamite for me. The last trip I had, it was a 4-day trip. And I hooked into probably about around about 50 bass and bluefish, so virtually all on this lure. So it's good to get out here again and test it out. And yeah, and I'm sure there's a few more around, you never know, but I'm hoping to get into a few more of these. Okay, I'm on. Similar kind of size with schoolers, but certainly not complaining. Oh, yeah, not bad. Get him over the rocks. That's not bad. Oh, he swallowed that one down, look. Literally swallowed that lure. Ooh, it's going to be hard to get that out. So unfortunately this one's not going to make it. He swallowed the hook all the way down to the gills, that one. But yeah, so it's turning out to be a lot of fun tonight. Not big fish, but it's just nice to feel that lure get hit. I'll be surprised if I don't hit another tonight. I mean, I don't like to say that because generally you say something like that and that's the last fish you see. But it does definitely feel like I can get onto another couple. Okay, that's gone out a good way. Oh yeah, on. So I got right out there, and on I don't know, about the third or fourth crank, I was into one. So it's getting pretty shallow on the inside here. So that way you can bring him over, yeah. It's probably around a similar size. Maybe a bit better. Oh, he's just hanging on there by a thread now. Okay, probably a similar size, maybe a little bit bigger. Again on the shad. Yeah, it's been turning out to be a really nice evening. I generally use the lures, pick the weight and the size depending on the conditions rather than what I'm fishing for. And although it's a little bit big tonight, I knew that there was also some small ones around and I could get away with this 20 grams. So yeah, so it's been a good choice. I might put on a bigger lure in a minute, just see how it goes. Okay, so the first days have been really quiet, which is pretty typical in the summer. It's just starting to pick up and yeah, I had a nibble then. Definitely the best session so far. I was going to only small bass. I'm maybe just going to put on a bigger lure actually, just to see how that goes. I'm on. It's only a little one. Another schoolie. Probably the smallest one, or like the first one or the smallest one. Okay, that's probably the smallest one of the session. Maybe like the first one, little one there. I'm sure there's a few more about, so I'm going to get back at it. So I'm really enjoying using this shad. It's really easy to work. It's got really has got a killer action. Yeah, I'm on again. Rainy, it's brilliant. It seems like better. Got to try and keep him away. He's going towards those rocks there. Should be alright. Oh yes. So bring him up with this wave. That's perfect. Yeah. Just run over the wave there. Another, yeah, a bit bigger than the last one. Yeah, bigger than the last one, definitely. Okay, so bigger than the last one. I'm not sure if it's a change over from this lure, doing so well on it. I'll give it a few more casts and see. So that was a really fun session tonight. Definitely about the choice of lure there. The 25, I started off with the 30 gram lure, 30 gram shad and nothing, and when I switched to the 20 gram or 15-20 gram size, 6 centimeters, I started getting into some fish. Got quite a few fish there, not sure how many, I have to count back. Then I tried some other lures, some bigger lures to get out farther, bigger sizes again, and nothing. So it's really only the shad, little 6cm one that was working tonight. So yeah, really fun session. That last session when I had nice fairly big bass have been the best up to now. After first day it's just the odd fish.